Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2. Last time we did a little bit of a pet project here where we installed a Christian king. Actually, we ended up having two Christian kings down here because of the way it shook out. But, yeah, both of these guys are monophysites, which are not the original Miaphysites that were around here, but, hey. Whatever. Christian is Christian to us. We helped install the Alpura kids over here, although at one point they were ruled by this guy, but they dealt with that themselves, and he's actually converted to Zoroastrianism and all of the heirs, I think. Yep. And we cleaned up our holdings in Anatolia, so now we hold all of it. We also helped Aktobi do a little bit of Holy War, and some stuff like that. I think we're in pretty good shape as far as expansion goes. I don't think we should expand any further. The only thing I would think of expanding into is Georgia, and that's largely to get the defensive mountains here for fighting the Mongols. I don't know if I'm actually going to do that, though. That seems like something that I shouldn't be doing. I don't hold out much hope that Aktobi and Perm are going to fight them, but if Aktobi falls and I can manage to get my troops up here and fight them, that would be great. Now, the Timurids are going to show up in my lands, so I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about the Golden Horde, because they'll show up in one of these provinces. I think Omsk. So, it's not going to be too difficult if I manage to play it right, because I've got almost 300,000 troops. Not quite. But that's more than twice what they have when they show up. Well, 300,000 would be twice, I guess. And we do have our super awesome dudes who are at least equal to their troops. Get some more super awesomes. Now, they won't be showing up for about 50 years, give or take a few years. The events start happening in 1200, I believe, and well, all things being equal, I think we are done expanding. Now, we're not going to prevent everybody else from expanding, obviously. We're in good shape. We got a decent heir, who's actually not that decent anymore, but hey, whatever. And, he's got some kids. Well, I've got some kids, and he's got some kids, so no worries there. And actually, most of them are not deformed and hideous. Though it looks like they're going down a dangerous path. Okay, so anyway, because of our elective, we can pick anybody. That's fine, as long as we're popular. Religiously, somebody asked me to look at the religious map, and then I will look at the culture map as well. We're pretty much all Zoroastrian. There's pockets of Catholic over here on the eastern side of the map. One Suo-Monusco province. That's sadly going to be the last one. Well, no, there's one here too. Oh, and one here. So there's three. I lied. But this is the last one on this side of the map. There's a few Catholic provinces. And one Tengri province. I doubt that will be the case when the Mongols show up, but hey. For now, there's one Tengri province, and that is the only Tengri province I can see. We have quite a few Orthodox provinces, but that's because we've been recently conquering the area, but some of them have been around for quite a while. Over here in Syria and Jerusalem. The one Sunni province we own is my is Fustat Cairo. Isn't this called Cairo? No, it's not even called Cairo. Maybe they changed. No, it's none of it. Did they move it? I have no idea. And these provinces are Yazidi. So there's 4 Yazidi provinces. I'm not super worried about the rest of this stuff. I'm mostly worried about Fustat. And then when I convert that, I'll probably just, I don't know, do the rest of them. But it's not a high priority. As far as Catholics go, aside from over here, they're doing about as well as you would expect. They're going a little bit further into Russia than they normally would. They've gotten almost all of Scandinavia. And they're pushing into Spain at a decent rate. I don't know if that'll be a permanent thing, but hey. Now, we've also got the Alpyra kids holding the Zoroastrian flag over here. So we'll see about that. People have been saying to save the West African religions. I don't know if that's realistic. I mean, it is. But the only reason I was able to get all of this in one go is because of a crusade, basically. And I don't really feel like they will call a crusade for this. If they do, I will probably ignore it, because I don't want to completely remove Islam from the map. I don't want to... My other one, I completely eradicated Islam from the game, basically. So, I'd rather have a little bit of it around just to get some variety, so to speak. Now, I can't save these guys up here, so they will go as they will. But the organized religions I'd rather keep around, just for variety's sake. Culturally, Persian is spreading out pretty well. We got a few Bedouin provinces here and there, and even a Greek province. But even into here, the Turkish culture is being very pervasive. And then, of course, nearly all of this is still Greek. Now, the Turkish provinces are spreading a little bit over here, but we'll have to see how long that takes. And then, of course, Greek over here, because that's what happens when you have the Byzantines. Greek appear, and a smattering of Greek and Bulgarian and Vlach and stuff like that over there. The Cumans and Khazars, and this one is also Persian, so I believe the leaders of this are Persian as well. Yes, so this will slowly become Persian as well. And the Komi are basically the Finnish people, Uralic people, I don't know what you want to call it, over here. And they've become pretty much the masters of that area. The Norse have split, so we have Danish here, Swedish here, Norwegian here. But as far as there's still some more Norse provinces. Scottish has become the dominant culture here, although there's still some Breton here. And I guess these are Oxidian now. And even into southern England is Oxidian. And everything else is as you would expect it to be, with the exception of this chunk of Frankish here, but that's just because everybody hasn't really changed their culture yet. So, that's pretty much all of the, I guess, changes that need to be made. Or not changes that need to be made, but rather things that I wanted to show. Now, what are we, imprisoning him for? Kinslayer? Now, the fact that his ancestors have disliked me aside, do I have any reason to want to do that? Because I do want to start doing some, reorganization. I don't see any hashed stuff. And it looks like everybody is in the proper, kingdom here. So I don't see any particular reason to want to get him imprisoned. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, as far as expansion goes, we're pretty much done. But, ooh, brilliant strategist. Wow. Should get her married. That seems like a good idea. Yeah, I think they're going to take care of that. $10,000 troops is quite a lot for that part of Africa. Okay. Stop taking attrition. But there are some provinces, like this is technically part of Egypt, but it's currently owned by Arabia. I want to deal with stuff like that, and I'll probably just do it via, imprisoning, or not imprisoning, but just taking the provinces slowly from them. Some of them will deal with stuff themselves. Measles. Another peasant revolt. Treachery. But internal reorganization and preparing for the Mongols are pretty much the order of the day, so to speak. We've got the Mongols coming in about 50 years. And yeah, everything's looking up as far as that goes. Just keeping everybody happy, aside from the people that we're going to be taking stuff from. And you are an iconoclast, so I can execute you. And then after the Mongol threat is over, we can start parceling out parts of our empire that we don't actually want. Everything that is, like, required or de jure at this point, I think we're going to keep. Like Turkestan, which is technically not part, or not originally part of the empire. Arabia will soon be part de jure, in 1 year, but I don't know if I'll take that into account. That seems like something that I wouldn't necessarily bother with. But definitely the core of Persia. I really want to be smaller by the time EU4 comes around, just to make things interesting. And just because everybody's Zoroastrian doesn't mean we have to be peaceful bros. Because, I mean, the Catholics all fight amongst themselves. We could even have a Reformation event where the Mazdakis are like, no! We'll put stuff on the doors of our Zoro churches. What is a Zoroastrian church called? It's the Temple of Varam. Okay. Put some number of thesis on the Varam. Door. Mm-hmm. Oh, they were trying to take a title from somebody. Galatea. It's not the one I'm focused on. After 100 years under the Karen Empire, the Shaddam of Arabia is no longer considered de jure part of the Warkid Empire. So now, it's de jure Persia. Yay. So this is not going to be done for a while. Not for a while. And this will be in 48 years. This is basically just how... It's basically a thing of how long you have it. And you have to have the whole thing. So actually I'm closer to integrating Greece than Egypt. Okay. Just wait until these vassal levies are down. Not that I have any plans to use them soon. Oh no. Traitors. It looks like they're having a revolt here. Huh. I think I should give them some money. How much money do you have? I have some money, buy some stuff to fight this man's. Oh, there it is. Yeah, and the decentralization actually would help me fight the Mongols better, because it means that I wouldn't be raising these huge chunks of troops, which is not good, because most of them will die to attrition by the time they get over. And the way I maintain the health of my troops is basically just keeping them separate as long as I can. And unfortunately, I can't actually help in this war, because it's not a true revolt. Alright. What the heck, man? Did you leave? What a jerk. There. I'll show you. Whatever, man. Oh, that guy died. Okay, Xerxes needs an education. The Emperor is available, so we'll go ahead and do it. Now, eventually these revolts will slowly go away. Alright. Actually want to put them up here. Yeah, they're probably just going to sit there for 50 years. Oh, my Astaba bed. Well, he's by far the best candidate. Go ahead and do. What to do with him? what to do with everyone. Jeez, I don't have stuff set up. Okay. Pretty good on money. So, oh, I actually did have him doing something. I forgot. That's the wrong one. Whatever. Why do I keep clicking the wrong provinces? I'll go ahead and scheme. And I don't know. Just soda sent over here. When the Mongols show up, we're gonna want to be talking to them. And do the opposite of history and not piss them off as much as we can to buy us some time. Okay. Monothelite. What's the difference between that and other stuff? Whatevs. Alright, here Yazidi. Execute. Yay. Execute. I don't think I can usurp this yet. Nope. Because of the Byzantine War going on. I don't know if I remembered saying something about this, but we captured a province for our little Zoroastrian bros up there at one point. I don't want to put anybody down here on this plain here. I think the mountains are the best place to be defending against the Mongols if I can help it. Which I probably can't. As far as I remember, you have to kind of do some stuff. What's going on here? Who are you? The Duchess of Vladimir. Oh. Okay. Just doing some stuff. I don't actually care about that, but okay. Oh, have fun. I wonder what he's doing. He's over here. It's not very impressive, bro. If I'm honest. I don't know what he's doing. I guess we'll find out later. Merv's a good spot to put troops here. Burjand is probably a good spot. Just any place that has a decent number of stuff. Everybody's dying. That's not what I wanted. Although that's probably not a bad idea. Yeah. Is there anybody near your age that could, the satrap of Epirus? This guy looks like he would be the Bay of Lepsis Magna. So this guy is outside of the... Oh. Well, I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone for now. So how's this war going, bros? Badly. Oh well. It's probably because they had most of their troops up here and then killed them all, storming the castle. I'll try my best to keep that kingdom intact, or those kingdoms, as the case may end up being. But aside from them converting them themselves, there's not really anything I can do. Yeah, because these are all mostly Yazidi and Sunni. Stop killing my spy masters. I guess he was 84, so that kind of makes sense. Okay, that guy wants to be a spy master. Good job. Okay, let's fix this now. Now that I can. Probably what it was is that most of them were leading troops before. That's a likely situation. So what is this war up here about? Is this some claim? We'll do it. Since the Empire never formed over here, at least hasn't formed yet, we might do a kind of a Holy Roman Empire situation over here. I think that would be cool. Instead of splitting up our empire, just parcel it out. A murmur was heard through the room when I judged the felon to death. It was a just sentence, if perhaps a bit harsh. He had it coming. Do we have the just rate? We do. Okay, what do you want? That seems fair. Nabila. I don't know why we care about that, but hey, I have another province. Why do I have another province? This. Do I have any sons that... Cyrus is probably my best shot at stuff. I'll go ahead and give this to him. He can do his own marriages and stuff like that, that's fine. Now banish him! Get his money, Perm! Okay, they dealt with the situation, looks like. I think. Yeah. So why were they trying to revoke this? I don't know. They just wanted to. Maybe because he sucks? I have no idea. Now, of course, you can't just rely on having a good number of dudes in a province to actually win. Oh, I could build a thing here. Build a castle over here. I have so much money. I could build lots of castles. Let's fortify this area as much as we can. Now this is... I wouldn't say it's gamey, because it's really the only way you can win something like this. To kind of put your focus on it 50 years in the future. But I don't know. We've been hearing stuff from Turkestan. Maybe we heard rumors. I mean, by logic, you'd think the the Persians would hear about it well before the Christians do, and they don't start hearing about it until a little while. This over here I'm not worried about. I wish there was a map mode that let you show where the holdings were. For Farnaz to hand the buzzard over to the falconer, but was careless enough to forget to put on its hood, and lost my grip on the jesses as the bird flew to freedom. She will kill me for this. She's a concubine. She won't kill me. I am the Shah and Shah. She's not gonna do nothing except things that concubines do. It seems to me I need new ones. New concubines. We have a lot of score. I just noticed that. Yeah, she actually does have 2 kids. It's nice. Neither of them got genius, but hey, you can't win the lottery on everyone. Should I even bother? I'm not getting the prestige for this. I guess. Especially the unproductive ones. This one was pretty good. She had lots of sons, but sorry, lady. Alright, so debutantes cost like 100 gold now. Oh, hey. He can't afford it, so he stays in prison. Mercenary captains I will keep around. I see no real reason to release them, because they can get lots of money pretty easily. Can I execute him? Nope. You get banished. Oh, these guys are jerks. I'm just gonna cut to the chase on some of these. No. Don't know why it has to go to this menu every time. I kinda wish it didn't. I want 10 gold for this kid. Whatever. And I'm already releasing him, so... Okay. What's going on here? What are you doing? Oh. They're having a war. As for a fief of his own to govern... You're not ready, bro. Actually... I think it's time... to make him the heir, because our current heir is kind of old. That way we get more control and have a guy for longer, so we're gonna go ahead and nominate Cyrus. Plus, right now he has better stewardship, so... Where is he? This is the right one? Yes.